What's up, motivators? Timothy McCain here, and today I want to share with you about overcoming adversity. Every single one of us, no matter what state of life you may be in, we encounter adversity every now and again. It happens to the best of us. It happens and all throughout our lives. But we have a choice to make up in our minds. Are we going to allow adversity to keep us from having life or living life? Are we going to learn how to grow through adversity? You know, because adversity is not necessarily a bad thing. Yes, the pain is bad. The stress is bad. The struggle is bad. But adversity can help strengthen you. People go to the weight room every single day with this understanding. I'm going to allow adversity to strengthen me. Think about it. You willingly go into the gym understanding that it's the weight you push, how far you pushed yourself, that's going to make you stronger. We need to take that same understanding with us all through life, because it's adversity. Let adversity be your bench press. Let adversity be your squat rack. Let adversity be your calisthenics. Let adversity be the exercises that you use through life to make you better, to make you stronger. It doesn't have to make you weak. And that's what I think, well, first and foremost, we got to realize when we step into times of adversity, then we walk through that moment, that we step into the plate of adversity, and we mentally believe that we're going to strike out every time. You're going to get exactly what you thought. You're going to strike out. You may quit. You may throw in the towel. But adversity could be a tool to strengthen you. You know, man, there's a caterpillar. I can barely say the word. A caterpillar, something like that, right? Is this little worm thing that crawls around and it eats until it finds it into a place where it walks into, where it grows a cocoon. It goes through its metamorphosis experience. But here's the thing that I find very significant about that moment of change. It is a pinnacle moment in that bug's life where he can even make up in his mind whether to crawl through the rest of his life or fly. But no one can help him at this moment. It is a choice he has to make for himself. Because when that caterpillar is in a cocoon, if I will walk around and if I will cut a slit into that cocoon and allow that butterfly to come out, then the butterfly will not survive. What happens is that you have to allow the caterpillar to break through the cocoon, because it uses its wings and things, because it is the breaking out of that confined moment, breaking out of that restricting moment that strengthens its wings so it can fly. Adversity. Again, it's horrible to walk through, but it's how you walk through it that makes the difference. If you walk through it like, oh, woe is me. If you walk through it like, man, not again. I can't do this again. Listen, it stinks. But you can make up in your mind how you will face it. If you walk through adversity and you walking with so much negativity, your head is held low, and you're like, man, and all you think about what is not going right. You think about your weaknesses, but you never cultivate a strength. Then that moment will own you instead of you owning the moment. So can I give you 3 tips about overcoming adversity? Tip number 1, stop being negative. Stop being negative. Your complaining, your negativity is not going to help you. You going to your social media and complaining about the situation is not going to help you, but it's actually going to harm you, because it's going to keep your attention on the problem and you never pause for a moment to find a way out. You will build your house at the moment of your conflict. You will reside and make resident in a place of complaining, and you will never step into or never use that adversity to strengthen you and to grow you. Stop complaining. Stop being negative. It's not helping you at all. It is a cancer that you're putting within your own self. It deteriorating. It deteriorates your drive and your desire to change. But it simply focuses your attention on what's not going right. Stop being negative. You know what I mean? Secondly, when you go through adversity, get rid of excuses. Get rid of excuses. Listen, again, I'm not watering down. I don't know what you went through. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what you're dealing with right now. So hear my words. I'm not saying what you're going through doesn't matter. I'm not saying what you're going through is easy or I'm negating the magnitude of your problem. But I can say this, is that you can get rid of excuses. Maybe you're walking through some time in college or walking through some situations, and you're like, man, well, what's the point of trying? I tried before. Man, well, try again. Try again. We talked about this before in previous videos. Maybe I'll put the link in the description. Try again. Failure. Quit quitting. Try again. Cultivate a tenacity within you to say, you know what? It's worth fighting. It's worth doing. Tip number 1, get rid of negativity. Tip number 2, get rid of excuses and try again. And tip number 3, when it comes overcoming adversity, let the voice within you be louder than the whispers around you. Whew. Let the voice within you be louder than the whispers around you. I played sports in school. Maybe you play sports, and you can attest to this. You can attest to the moments you're in the basketball court and people are shouting from the stands. They're trying to tell you to take the back door. He's open. Switch, pick and roll. People are trying to coach from the sidelines, but you can be in the midst of the basketball game. People shouting, having thunder sticks and all this other jazz, but you can hear your coach's voice calling your name, giving you instructions what to do among it all. Why? Because you know your coach's voice. You spent time with your coach's voice. Or better yet, maybe you're in the mall and and there's people everywhere and your mama will call out your name, and above all the noise going around you, you hear your mama's voice because you spent time with it. Listen, learn how to spend time with the positivity of yourself. Learn how to spend time with you rehearsing and encouraging yourself. Allow the words of within you to keep going and the strength within you to keep going, to be louder than the naysayers and the haters and the whispers around. Again, I share this all the time because it makes so much sense to me that we're living in a day and time through the benefit of someone who dared to keep going, to dare to keep trying. We live in a day and time when we benefit of people who did not allow the whispers around them to be louder than the dream within them. And you have that same responsibility. It's time to fight adversity. It's time to rise up above it. Because let me tell you, I believe it. I believe this with everything within me, motivators. If you will keep trying, if you will stop being negative, and if you will allow the moments of adversity to be your weight room, you will look back years in your life and not recognize a person because you allowed this to strengthen you. There's a Bible verse that says, consider it pure joy, my brothers, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because the testing of your faith develops perseverance. Perseverance must finish its work so that you are mature and complete, not lacking anything. I love that Bible verse because it speaks about not quitting. It speaks about keep going. It speaks about letting adversity and be to strengthen you through perseverance. So I encourage you, persevere, keep going, fight adversity. Remember, for one more time, stop being negative. Get rid of excuses and allow the voice within you to be louder than all the whispers around you, because you're incredible and the world needs you to keep fighting. All right, motivators, let me tell you, what are some things that you do that encourages you? Let's hear in the comment section that encourages you to keep going, to keep fighting, to keep striving. I'd love to hear and then start this conversation. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and to help TM Motivation to be a channel that people can stop to and to find a place of encouragement. My desire for this channel is not only to give you big and tall clothing and big and tall advice, but my desire for this channel is for this to be an oasis of hope in a desert of hopelessness. And I believe together we can do that. Let's change the world. See you later.